Hello, dears, and welcome to Benidorm at night. And it's not just any kind of nights, it is an authentic tropical night right here. Temperatures have been quite hard on us these past few days, and it's still around 35, and it's past 9 p.m. Hopefully, there's not going to be much more nights like these out here. We are in Rincon de Loix, as you can tell, and we'll show you some new businesses and in general what the atmosphere is looking like. This place right here, we will come and try it out very soon. It's a brand new Chinese, like Asian style restaurant. It's a huge place they've overtook. And they also have food for takeaway. Adults pay $18.95 or $19.95, depends if it's weekend or not. And children pay fixed $9.50. There's a huge range out here of sushi, teppanyaki. Oh my goodness. I'm quite sure they've spent a lot of money on these because these pictures look appetizing. Open up until midnight. Prices for beer, wine, rose wine, white wine, different types of drinks, liquors. You can pause it if you want or go back and forward to check it out. There's also a menu of the day, which is 3-course meal plus drink, dessert, or coffee. $9.95. My God. Oh, that's not expensive at all. And then there's a special menu, which I suppose will be slightly... No, it's the same thing. Menu, special menu. No, it's slightly more expensive. Menu of the day number 2, which instead of 3 courses, it's 4-course menu. It's $12.95. Japanese menu of the day. Oh, okay. More or less, right? Also $12.50. Prices are quite nice, not gonna lie. The blueberries, that's also a new place, isn't it? I'm quite sure I've never seen blueberries. I would remember it. The color is actually characteristic for a blueberry. That's also nice. Some great terrace covered with shade, which is great news. Oh, Spanish places are closed. The steakhouse and like fried things, paella things is closed. Maybe it's just a non-work day today. Maybe they're closed on holidays. A lot of people do it in August if they work really hard the whole year and they don't mind missing like 1 week or at least some days. They are closing down in August. Raco camping is growing non-stop. There is a huge brand new building that is emerging right there. There is some dancing. There is some live music here on the terrace, like live entertainment. That's nice. There's quite a lot of people here on the terrace too. That's where the main restaurant is, and it's like a terrace to grab some drinks. And in summer, it does have some nice entertainment here, which is why there's quite a lot of people. Raco camping also, I think they are already spreading to slightly more, and they have a brand new area that they are preparing right now for the campsite. So it's going to be a giant camping here in the area. Supra bikes, there's a workshop right here as well. The Dilligaf, as usual, it is here. It's been here for a long time. Karaoke and sports bar, which is closed today, probably for a rest of the staff, for them to rest and have a day off. This is how it should be done because there's not enough staff here in Benidorm to cover all the shifts. A lot of places tend to close because they're not able to do it any other way. Here we have some more bars. Pinned Amstel, €2. Cash only. That's interesting. Many small bars do actually ask cash only. Some of them only because they do not have any kind of agreement with the bank. They don't want to pay these big fees, you know, to have an ATM, like to have a cash machine on site. So they just prefer cash. That's easier for them. Okay, there's some nice music out there. I suppose like a karaoke even maybe. They changed something because that's Coco Benidorm. They did change something like on the outside part, probably the design or something. Rent a car 3 days, €145. That is quite expensive. It's right next to the one bar. If you rent a car with Record Go, for example, for sure you will get a better price than €145. The bad thing is that you would need to go towards Alicante Airport or Alicante train station, but you can get a better price. We moved slightly closer towards the busy part of Rincon de Loix. from the camping areas, and we're right next to the Hotel Levante Club. Here we have, you can see their air is different. It is kind of white-ish. It's not focused 100%, but that's not because of a camera. That's because there is some humidity in the air. That is why the real feel is bigger and higher than it usually would be with the temperatures. That is why we feel like it's 35 degrees outside almost at 10 at night. The tropical sports bar, night pub, place with the shows, with different deals, buckets, etc. They do have entertainment and tributes here as well, and it's quite popular amongst those who stay here in Rincon de Loix and don't want to go slightly further away from here. It's quite a nice place, not gonna lie. If you've been here, let us know, share your opinion on how it is looking like, if you've enjoyed the service especially. Yorkshire Pride is unusually quiet today, which is strange because all the rest of the places seem to have slightly more people. Sinatra's premium dinner show here as well. Obviously, a lot of entertainment here too. They tend to do Elvis tribute once a year when we celebrate the Elvis week. Now it is busy, but it's not too much either. It's not a weekend, it's a work day. Thus, obviously, there's going to be slightly less people here in the area than it would be potentially on a weekend. Beers, Friends, Sports Bar, that one is quite busy for a small place like this. Paddock Sports Bar, some Indian types of Indian restaurant of a kind. They do like put it together with a kebab place and pizza place and burger place that's like all in one. But a lot of people enjoy food that they offer out here, and the prices are quite nice. There's some supermarkets too where you can purchase some drinks and snacks, but don't get too much of it. Go to the supermarket if you want to grab quite a lot of things, simply because these supermarkets tend to have slightly higher prices. They have lower margin, like profit margin. They do not obtain products for such a cheap price as big supermarkets might. Thus, they cannot lower the price for products as much, and they simply don't make any competition with supermarkets. Thus, the prices here are slightly higher. The Mandarin Walk place, we've never been to this place actually. We tend to have our own preferred places in the area, and we've never ever tried this one. I know a lot of people have been here. There's some prices here. Walk buffet $17.95, children $13.95, and small children $8.95. That is not bad. I feel that it's slightly outdated, but a lot of people seem to visit this place for a meal. Thus, if you've been here, share your experience once again. This channel is not only for us to show you things, but also for yourselves to share your opinion. Don't be afraid. Write a comment if you want to let other fellow travelers know something useful from the area, about places that you recommend to visit, your favorite Asian bars, or any kind of food places, or anything in general you would want to share. This channel is to spread information and give useful tips and useful information for those who might be coming here on holidays. We crossed the road. We're right next to the Hotel Melia Benidorm. It seems quite quiet out here, although there might be people inside watching some entertainment. They were still finishing the garden area that is right next to the main pool. And probably it's going to be spectacular because the works have been going for a really, really long time in here. And the whole area has been changing. Cafeteria, there are some people, not a lot of them, a few people on the terrace out here, but for the rest it does look quite quiet. On the opposite side we have the Lidl, the brand new Lidl here in Rincon de Loix supermarket, but the works are paused right now. They did quite a lot of things, but with the big temperatures, the building companies do not work. Thus, we need to wait probably until September maybe, when they will restart the building work. We thought maybe it will be opening up now in summer, but sadly it's not the case. So by the end of this year, definitely, hopefully September, October is going to be the months when first ever Lidl in Rincon de Loix will be opening up. Next to us, some more interesting businesses. We have the place Ideals. We filmed this bar. Actually, it's a bar, cafeteria, snack place, restaurant. They have some very, very nice prices for typical Spanish meals. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, a lot of different plates for children as well. So we will be able to have some nice snack here. Red Lion, D Lion, because the red is not turning on the lights. This is the Red Lion situated here in Rincon de Loix. It's like a terrace bar with some live music, some shows as well. It's slightly quieter, quite a bit quieter than the Red Lion situated on the Girona Street. But there's a lot of people that are frequenting this place too. And as you can see, there are quite some shows waiting for you here if you're a fan of this type of entertainment, which is quite unusual, I must say. Let's cross the road and we'll see slightly more things here in Rincon. There's a lot of businesses that are still open, and these businesses tend to open up until late night hours. The food and the Sun Terrace breakfast, small one, 4.95. It's exactly the same. It didn't change a lot. The pricing, 6.95, 9.95. Pancakes with cream, 4 euros. Main meals, you can pause it once again. Toasties, snacks right here. Chicken nuggets, 5.50. Plates here are quite big, by the way. Burgers, some hot dog. That's not bad at all. And the terrace tends to be quite busy too. In the evening, there's quite a lot of people here having some drinks, some snacks. There's deals on cocktails as well, on buckets. They tend to put some nice lounge, disco, like club type of music at night. There's people with children coming here as well, so it kind of is children friendly. There's some machines there with games that they can play, and it's not like a nightclub, you know, it's a terrace where you can relax. Oh, there's a lot of garbage out there. Wow. And sadly, we do see slightly more homeless people in this area. For some reason, lately we did see a slight, it's not much, but it's a slight increase of homeless people. And we do see them not only here, but everywhere in the area, even in Albir, in our touristic village, where before we could see like 1 or 2 people, and now we see way more of that. Maybe due to the situation increase of prices, maybe because here in the area they know that they might receive slightly more help because the living, like the level of living, the level of spending is higher. Maybe that is the reason, not sure why, but sadly there's been an increase of these type of people. Luckily, there are people who are helping them. We also try to help them with food whenever we can, and people do cooperate as well. There are some non-profit organizations, just a group of people, British people, by the way, you know already, that are helping out with food. They even got onto the national television not so long ago, and they are helping with some meals to all the homeless people they know here in the area, because without this help, it would not be possible to survive. Town Hall doesn't do anything about it, but locals are the ones who do. Union Jack here, also some nice place to be. Cocktails, ooh, 5 euros. Oh my god, that is really, really cheap. The Big Ben as well. Terraces do have quite a few tables occupied here. Big Ben seems like a nice place also to grab some drink and snack. We did not try it out, but we've heard people speaking quite well about it. By the way, here on the avenue, we've just passed one of the bus stops. Some bus stops are left like it's like a post that like a metal thing that says bus stop and some timetables on it. And other bus stops were changed, and there was like a slight shade, like a roof made on them, which makes it slightly more comfortable to wait for the bus on the sunshine. The Dynastic Hotel out here, not as busy as it used to be the previous years, I must say. I mean, people tend to talk a lot, you know, people tend to share their opinion, and prices also are quite high, or at least they were. Thus, no, it's not a surprise that some places are not as busy as they used to be, especially with the service or with overall experience that tourists tend to have. There's also some entertainment right there. Look at that. That's from the Dynastic Hotel. There's some stage there. Oh, that's where all the people are. Okay, all right. Maybe it's slightly busier than we thought, but still it's around like 60-70% of capacity. It's not a lot. This place, we love it. Rio's Cafe, it's great. Absolutely recommend it. They have some nice roast chicken, really, really delicious. They have some nice bocadillos, sandwiches, great churros too. So if you want to try it out, prices are not too high at all. And it's just a great service here in the area. Us locals, we also go here every now and then, which says a lot about the service. All the Chinese bazaars, all the shops are still open. Probably they will be up until they see the last tourists on the streets. They literally spend here the whole entire day from 9, 10 in the morning up until nighttime. They don't even go, it's just like they live here. Maybe they are. Actually, it's like they live in all this shop and they just don't move from there the whole entire day. Actually work a lot. This is what more or less Rincon de Loix is looking like right now. There's quite a lot of movement on the streets. People are wearing their lightest clothes because it is quite hot. These tropical nights are not usual, so it shouldn't be something that will repeat itself throughout the summertime. If you find some relaxing place where to grab some nice drink or snack, if you grab some air fans, you should be fine and enjoy Benidorm.